Hey, Germ Seekers, Mr. Brandon here, going over yesterday's work and planning for today. So here is a copy of what I asked you to do yesterday. Here's a big notice here for me. 35 people did it. This is a Google form that took maybe, I don't know, 2 minutes, 3 minutes, and yet we had 35 people. So please don't come to me later and say, why didn't I get credit and what am I doing? So let's find out some answers though. This is your final space that's due on Thursday afternoon. Sorry, I'm talking so fast. It's my 4th video. I want to get it under 5 minutes. So here's the answers right now. The first one is a drinking fountain by lots, almost 3 million per square inch. The next one is your keyboard, about 80,000 per square inch. Then the bathroom sink. Then the cafeteria tray. I don't think they're talking about our cafeteria, especially not the paper trays that we're using now to cut down on germs. Cell phones. I always heard that cell phones were way up there. And so, in fact, some people call them germ bricks. Your desk, sorry to gross you out, but about 21,000 per square inch. But we know not all bacteria are bad, but some of them are germs. Doorknobs. Seems like they'd have a lot, but I know here we clean our doorknobs every single day. Toilet seat, I don't want to talk too much about that, but toilets are things that, at least I hope at your house, get cleaned pretty often. So there goes another one those a month ago. And the thing that I always heard the most was a remote control. Like in a hotel room, they say that's the dirtiest, but apparently not. So this brings us down to the central question here. Is there much of a difference between 99 and 9/10% and 99 and 999 thousandths of a percent? So let's take a peek at what we did yesterday. Again, here I asked you to answer these 3 questions. What do you wonder about these claims right here? Do you think they're identical? I wish I would have asked this in a yes, no, multiple choice, then I would have got some better data. And what mathematical questions do you have here? So let's take a look at the results. Again, breaking my heart, man. 36 out of you took the time, I'm guessing between 5 and 10 minutes, maybe, to do your math. So a lot of people think they're pretty close. Oh, let's come back up here. What do you wonder about these? Is one better than the other? What's the difference? Why? There's no such thing as 10,000%, only would be 100%. You can't kill more than there are there. I'm wondering if they know if it's true or not. I wondered that too. So do they actually kill? Are those correct? Is it true? A lot of people questioning, which I like. Do you think they're identical? Mixed answers. Some people know, some people are yes. We're going to find out. What mathematical questions? I don't understand why that would make a difference, but why does it say on Clorox this, but Lysol says that? And they both have the extra. So I wonder if Clorox has more wipes. This is really per one wipe. That's what they're saying. Good question though. Which one's a better value? That's a different question. We're looking at which one kills more germs, but as a consumer, that's a really good question. So I'm gonna help us find the answer. This is the same table that we looked at earlier, and you're gonna do a lot of math here. So you could get out your calculator. I know you love them. They're small, they're blue, they're so cute. Or you could use the other calculator, but I'm gonna give you a cheat right here. You can click right here on the button. So I wanna know a couple of things. I could multiply this times, let me change this percentage into a decimal. I'm gonna multiply by 100 or divide by 100. So it's gonna be decimal point 999 thousandths and multiply about that. But that's gonna give me a big number. So in fact, let me just do it. When I do a formula, and you're gonna notice up in the formula bar, if you don't see your formula bar, you can get it in view. I'm gonna write, the first thing I need to write, you should write this down, is equals, and then equals what? I'm gonna put it in a parentheses. Equals, this is B2 times, and I'm gonna show you both ways, times decimal point 999. And then I'm gonna close that, and I press the enter bar, and you see it did the math for me. So that's really nice. So I know 99.9% of 25,107 is 25,081 and some change. So that's one thing, one way I could do it. And now we learned this trick before. I highlighted it. You see it makes the X, and so I can just drag that down, and it gives me 99 and 9/10% of all of those. That's awesome. You see what happened up here? That's just great. But for me, these numbers are almost the same. So what I want to do is find out, I want to change that to equals B2 again, times decimal point 001, 1,000. Because I know the difference between 999 thousandths and 1,000 is that 1,000. So that gives me a number that I like a little bit better, because that shows me how much is left. If I kill off 99 and 9/10% of the bacteria, I have about 25 bacteria per square inch left. This is a exercise in making sense of numbers. So I can just do this all the way down. And here's what's left. I got 79,000. I got 79 left. So these are the numbers that are going to help you figure out, does it make a difference? Okay? Between this, I'll let you figure this one out by yourself. And this is the difference that you're going to make right there. So the last thing I want to show you, I'm way over time already, is your Jamboard is going to be a little different. I left it to you. Probably, if I were you, I would get rid of this picture. I don't need it to explain, but this is the important part. Help me understand. This is how I'm going to be grading it. I know you can go off, so this is your thinking together. I would probably read this again, get stoked up, and erase it so that I have room to share my thinking, because I'm going to be arguing with my neighbors and using evidence, evidence, evidence. This one's all about evidence. So once again, I'm going to come back here. Your Jamboard is 1/3 of your grade. Your final space is 2/3 of your grade. Probably you could do this here. You can see I can write in here, but you could do this here, or you could just make your copy here and copy the whole thing and paste it on there. I'll leave that to you. But I hope you have fun doing this math and think about what these numbers mean. So have a great week and be careful of germs.